Nelson Mandela Foundation celebrating its 23rd anniversary today. I'm with the CEO, Silo Atang, and of course we now just outside of Madiba's office. So Silo, you can tell us where exactly what happens here as we move in.
Yeah, so here you'd have Madiba's car come in, pull in here, and mostly Zelda will come out, and she would then tell Madiba who he's meeting on the day. But we've since built that, which represents Madiba's cell. It's called the Madiba project, and we're trying to build those around the world. I think we're about up to 40 now that we've built around the world. And Madiba would then walk in the office for his meeting with whoever he would then be seeing. An interesting thing is you can see that's the setup he had. We tried to leave this office as he last used it. And we are hoping that those who are still to be born will find this office intact. So when he had a big delegation, he would be sitting here, meeting with them. An interesting story about that is how Madiba curated some pieces of what is here. He came in and he then said to Zelda and Vern, look, I don't see Walter anywhere. You need to then sort that out. Vern went and got this from Dade Peter Magubane. It's a Peter Magubane photograph. And next time Madiba came in, he looked at that and he said, Walter, welcome. I see you've decided to join us.
And great fondness, of course, for Tate Walter as well, because right there, over the fireplace, another picture of Tate Walter Sisulu.
And that's the thing, is how he admired him. You'd remember that he actually was the person who recruited him to the ANC. And I think that's why he celebrated him so much. Here is Madiba's office, and a display rather. There's again Muhammad Ali. And what do you have here is the Leila Ali glove, which she gave to Madiba. And the books that he had. Interestingly, this is the only photograph Madiba has with President Obama. They met once, and Ndade Tokyo Skhwale tells the story of how that meeting lasted about 5 minutes, and he was still a senator, and they had a quick chat, and that's the only. This photo, President Obama told us, on his wall in the White House, it was permanently there. Then you have Odds and Ends, your favorite piece, which is a bobby hat, which Madiba got from one of the police men when he went to the UK. And of course his love for Ntate Kofi Annan while he was the Secretary General of the UN. So this basically sets you up to then understand the thing. I thought I should pause here with this two, because these are Madiba's two sons, Ntate Makhato and Ntate Tembekile. And I want to focus on Tembekile because when he died, the story is told by Ahmed Kathrada that Madiba got pulled from the field, taken to his cell. They objected, and the warder said, no, it's a private matter that he needs to deal with. And in the cell was a telegram which said, your son died in a car accident. And he said he felt like he had been dipped in gall. That's how painful it was to have lost his son like that. And he wrote to the prison authorities trying to get them to allow him to go bury his son, to no avail. That's him with Tambo. These he got from Anand Singh for his birthday, and also as a reminder that he had promised himself that he was going to retire and look after his cattle, which he never ultimately did because we demanded of him all the time. And then, of course, I think this you should present as your piece.
So, as Silo tells me, in the latter years here in his office, when Madiba would come in, this is what he would more often than not ask for. And he would sit with this. And this, of course, this is just a masterpiece like no other. This was a tribute to the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. And there were only 10,000 of these that were printed. And what's special here, and I can see why Madiba loved it, this, of course, is copy number So the very first one that came off the printer, Muhammad Ali presented to Madiba. And this was something that he obviously really treasured. And that's how we come to the end.
Thank you so much. And I hope that we do what Muhammad Ali says here. Let's end with his quote where he says, "I've seen the whole world. I learned something from people everywhere. There's truth in Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, all religions, and in just plain talking, the only religion that matters is the real religion, love." May we spread the love and build South Africa of our dreams.
And that's how we say goodbye from the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.